Evening, alright. I was just about to come off. I was going to sign up and then I see you all went offline, so I never clicked on it. Yeah, I would have been in yours as well. I see 66 had signed up and I thought, oh, shall I, shan't I? And then yeah. Yeah, I was just saying on the thing is, I got 148, but after a couple of laps, the tyres felt a bit, you know. I think the race earlier was only 68 Celsius. So it might be a cooler race in practice. Well, jeez. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a look then. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
All right, man, here comes your first time left.
Yeah, 21 it's saying on his screen. Yeah, right in your face, that one. But everybody will have that.
left.
Fastest lap
Yeah, to just sort of put my
149.512.
click. Not
P2.
two, bit for
Laps
qualifying.
of fuel 12. Lap 1.
That's it. Gonna be, as I say, there's some of the corners. You probably have to be a bit slower round them. So I was watching the world champ Dunkel or something like that, and he was taking them pretty slow towards the end, keeping tight apexes. Because once you start sliding across, that's where your time's gone. And he was in the McLaren. Well, the top three in that lobby, what we was in, was McLarens. And he was doing 145s. I never looked at the temperature. Thought 148 was my best. But I'm more of a 149. A lot of people spinning
Fastest
now.
lap 149.072. P3. Laps of fuel 11. Lap 2.
Yeah. Yeah, third, 149.0. Yeah, I just got Brands Hatch set up. I tried that. Yeah, with less wing. Yeah, free wing I had. And then I tried moving the suspension, the arbs and that. But it didn't feel right, I was losing grip, so I went back to the original. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed you had 54 at Brands. Yeah. The sixth, yeah. As I said, the times, I had a look at the results in the last race and there was, Tiago's the one to beat.
Yeah.
If he don't make any mistakes, I don't think he'll be catching him, but I reckon he'll got a good chance for second.
Yeah, possibly. Let's turn that off.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
I'm on the
Alright,
wrong
man, we
side
gotta
of the
line up
track
on the
here,
right
aren't I?
side. Pit road is closed.
Were you on the inside? Or?
Yeah, I'm on the
Yeah.
pit wall side.
Yeah, you want to be on the other side.
Yeah, I know.
You was only like 400ths off getting on that side.
I can't even remember where bloody pit entrance is here. I've only just been doing tyres and I've not gone into the pit lane once. Is it
Yeah.
the exit at
It's
the
yeah.
halfway
It's
round the final corner, is it?
That's it. Halfway round that bit, there's entrances there, isn't it?
Is it a nice straight run into pit lane or is it
Yeah, I
just
think so. I think it's just a straight run in. I think because
So-
the new one is a bit where you have to the chicane, ain't there, into it.
Yeah.
The new layout.
Hello, everyone.
But this one's, I think, is just straight in.
Where
I never
is...
tried it, to be honest.
It's the 7 car.
Well, I hope Z1 works tonight because my fuel computer's just stopped for some reason. Z1 better work. Better stick it on that one. You
The
should take-
Z1's always worked for me. Most,
It hasn't for me.
probably, is it because you got two running at the same time? Probably, I don't know.
Don't know. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't with Z1.
I know it takes a few laps for it to settle in.
Yeah, it makes me laugh. That Brands endurance I was doing at the weekend, the first lap it said there are 10,000 laps left.
Yeah, that's.
It's the 7 car.
Oh, I can see Stuart in my mirrors. He's on the correct side of the track, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on that side. Yeah, I can see him. Go past the pit lane, just check it
Yep.
before the start.
Why is he going on the grass?
I haven't got to that part yet.
At least we've got a fairly long straight here to adjust the fuel if necessary.
Yeah.
The trouble with Brands is trying to adjust the fuel on the fly
Yeah.
there. You don't have much
Yeah.
time. Oh,
It's
he's
just
going
that
to...
back straight, you have to do a little few clicks at a time and then wait for the next lap and then
Yeah.
a few more clicks. The front, so it's about 1% a lap
Get ready.
wear.
The pace car's in. Green, green, green. It's the 7 car.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Car on your left. Keep right there. All clear, all clear.
There you go, second's gone off. That, so
Let's see.
trying to keep up with him now.
Yeah, I don't think I will, to be honest.
No, I don't think so. For your tyres, you should get second. You should start pulling away from him after a few laps.
Come on, tyres. Wait, he's opening couple of laps.
Really, dude? You gonna do that? Thanks, mate. Get reported.
For what? For what? You don't try.
I'll give you your room, dude. You're in second. Good job, man.
Oh, come on, grip. Stewart's up to 5th.
Yeah.
Just keeping these tyres cool, isn't it? That's what the trick is.
Got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
Saw him coming. Did you see
What
that?
an idiot. Yeah. What an idiot.
Yeah. I saw him coming.
I had one of them in practice. I thought, what are you doing? You know, it's a heavily braking zone. You can't just dive bomb into that because you're turning into it. It's a sharp turn, ain't it?
Yeah.
He tried it on the last lap, didn't he? But he
Yeah.
worked out quick.
No grip whatsoever. It's just slide.
I reckon he didn't like losing second.
Well, it's his own fault for going wide in the first corner.
That's what I'm saying. He went wide, so.
Lap time 150.618. P2.
It's put
Laps of
Stuart
fuel
up to
11.
4th.
Lap 1 of 2,000.
Yeah, he's catching me up too.
Yeah.
I've got no tyres.
I'll be able to bet on.
Oh, I got nothing. I've just got nothing. Look.
As I say, you just gotta. Just don't push too high. You're going into the corners too much. You just went in too hot there.
Pedal, Xavier, hold a brake, you prick.
Yes, the Audi's gone off.
What, the yellow one?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, his back end just gone, yeah. That's the corner where a lot of them will go off because they're running that lower wing. And if they put the foot down too much too early, it's gone.
Definitely another track with the heat is slower, is faster.
It is. And it's, you know, even though it's a 40-minute race, it's still a long race. So you got,
Lap
you have
time
got to manage your
150.109.
tyres.
P2. Laps of fuel 10. Lap 3 of 23.
Thanks, guys.
It's all about driving it with trying not to scrub them too much. As I say, they ain't gonna catch you anyway. Even if you stick to 150s, they ain't gonna catch you because they'll be 151s, 152s.
Yeah.
So it's just about keeping your position and hope the guy in front makes a mistake.
Tyres are coming to me now.
And he's 149.6. His last lap.
Lap time 149.883. P2. Laps of fuel 10. Lap 4 of 23.
For 49.1.
What, guy in front?
Yeah, 7 tenths faster on that
Yeah,
last lap.
that's a fair old.
That's a fair chunk.
Yeah.
Stewart's 150.7. 9 tenths.
Thanks, Sean.
Lap time 149.658. P2. Laps of fuel 9. Lap 5 of 23.
Six tenths out lap.
Yeah, he's
As I say,
pulling
from
away.
first, from first to you, and you're doing the same sort of time distance between you and Stewart.
Stewart's got his hands full by the look of it.
Yeah, they're catching up with him while he's.
Lap time 1:49.506. P2. Laps of fuel 8. Lap 6 of 23.
Taking time out of him.
Yeah, nearly 2 tenths. Must have made a mistake that lap, because he was 7 tenths off his last lap.
Alright, Stewart's dropping back.
Yeah. As I say, you never know. His tyres might get a bit more
Yeah,
slippy.
see, I'm running. I've taken the decision to run a bit more wing again.
Yeah, it's that
So it
corner.
preserves the rear tyres more.
Yeah. Yeah, he may be done his tyres in by pulling away too much. As I say, if you keep yours smooth, you might catch it.
Lap time 1:49.713. P2. Laps of fuel 7.
It all depends on the pit
Lap
stop
7
as
of
well.
23.
Yeah.
Lap time 1:49.897. P2. Laps of fuel 6. Lap 8 of 23.
Yeah, he took 0.7 out of me that lap. That Derek Jones is catching me too.
Yeah, 3 tenths on that last lap. He's in the 150s now in front. He was 6 tenths faster last lap.
Yeah.
He's got about 5 laps. What happened to that thing?
Ah, lost it all in that final sector.
Lap time 1:49.973. P2. Laps of fuel 5. Lap 9 of 23.
He had a good lap back, that's the one.
Yeah, no, I had a bad one.
Lap time 1:49.825. P2. Laps of fuel 4. Lap 10 of 23.
If I can keep Derek to about 6 seconds.
Yeah, he had it off track just a minute ago.
Who
1
did?
second ago. Derek.
Lap time 1:49.566. P2. Laps of fuel 3. Lap 11 of 23.
He's just pumped in a 1:48.6.
Has he?
Yeah,
What, the leader or Derek?
the leader. No, Derek, who was 2/10 slower than you that last lap.
Instead of 1:49.5.
It was 1:49.7 Derek was.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Lap time 149.910. P2. Laps of fuel 2. Lap 12 of 23.
Derek gone in the pits.
Yeah, he's pitting.
Bailey, I'm going in the pits, mate.
The leader is sitting now.
Lap time 149.763. P2. Laps of fuel 1. Hit next lap. Lap 13 of 23.
He's in the pits now.
Yeah.
See who has the quicker pit stop.
It's not just the pit stop though, it's the out lap, the in lap, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm going to look at. 154 he was when he crossed the line in the pit lane. 154.9.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down. You are the leader.
Lap time 155.215. P1. Laps of fuel 0. Lap 14 of 22.
Right, yours was 2. So you're 3/10 slower coming in the pit lane.
I run out of fuel. I was coasting.
On that last bit, yeah. Once it goes down to 0.3, innit, it starts to splutter.
Yeah.
And he was on 0.1 when you got there. Let's have a look. Let's see what his out lap. 216.8. His out lap.
Sorry, Owen, hope I didn't put you off, buddy.
Sorry, Rob, dude. You're just braking around corners. You really don't need to brake around, dude.
Dude, when you get there, you will be getting reported your last car.
I'm a lap. I may be a lap car, dude, but you're slow as fuck.
Yeah, dude. I have no idea what's going on, but
Lap
yeah,
time
yeah.
2:16.501. P2. Laps of fuel 9. Lap 15 of 23.
Yeah, he was 3 temps up on the out lap, but he made a mistake on that lap.
Yeah, he did. He's only 5 seconds ahead of me now.
Yeah, 152.5 is his next lap out. Must have been just pushing a little bit too hard somewhere on the track.
How's Stuart getting on?
He's in 4th. Yeah, his out lap was quicker than yours.
What,
3
Stuart?
temps. Yeah, 2:16.2. 3 temps faster.
This guy's definitely got the legs on me. I just can't. When he strings the good ones together, there's no way
That's
I can
it,
catch
yeah.
him.
To say, you just got to hope he goes wide or something. Back end turns on him. And he takes 1 slip.
Oh, you rage quit. I hope you're happy with yourself. I didn't know what I do. Some of the comments of everyone else is driving and then gets DQ'd.
He's used to winning though. I've seen him before. At the top.
Lap time 149.763. P2. Laps of fuel 8.
Only a 150
Lap 16
0
of
for him.
22.
149.7 for you.
Just need him to make a mistake.
Yep.
Well, I don't know where S-Spin's come from, because he certainly wasn't in 3rd before the pit stops.
Yeah, because Derek is still in it. Oh, wait for him to go over the line, but he's in 8th. Yep, still in 8th. So he's must have made an error, or he's changed the front tyres or something.
Yeah.
But he's only in the 151s at the moment.
And Stuart just lost 4th.
Yeah, Damien.
Lap time 149.834. P2. Laps of fuel 6. Lap 17 of 22.
Just keeping it nice and smooth.
That's all you got to do. like I said at the start, you're guaranteed second. If you keep it smooth,
Yeah.
with a bit of luck, you might get the win. Derek's in the pits, so he must have crashed.
That's a faster lap. Much faster.
Yeah, as I say, it looked nice and smooth.
Lap time 149.186.
No sliding
P2.
around.
5 laps.
Laps of fuel 5. Lap 18
Ah!
of 22.
Yeah, you matched him on time there. Oh, you got on there, Astro.
Yeah. And you can't, if you just put your foot
Yeah, you
down on
ca-
there,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
you'll end up right across the right hand side of the track in the barrier.
Yeah, I did that in practice. I never hit the barrier though. Stewart's in fifth still. He's got a bit of competition though behind him, only
As a
3 temps behind him. Only about 3 laps in it. 3 laps.
3 laps, maybe 4 laps. 3 laps across the line, I think.
Yeah, it'd be 3.
Lap time 150.049. P2. Laps of fuel 4. Lap 19 of 22.
So when he has a slower lap, you have a slower lap.
Yeah, I know.
And then when you have to get a quick lap, he's sort of quick as well.
That car is a lap down.
Come on, Dave.
Car on your left. All clear, all clear.
Thanks, Dave.
Lap time 149.541. P2. Laps of fuel 3. Lap 20 of 22.
White flag.
Yeah.
Pretty
Really?
uneventful.
Yeah, really, the clock should go to zero
Lap time
before
149.361.
that comes on.
P2.
I think it just
Laps
works
of
out the
fuel due.
fastest lap and then it
Lap 21 of
works
22.
it out from there, I think.
Yeah, there's about 44 seconds or something remaining.
Yeah, that's it. So there should have been this lap and then another one. I think it just works it out in the fastest lap. So like 148.
Yeah.
If there's 149 left when he crossed the line, it would have been 2 laps, I reckon.
Oh, where's Stuart?
146. 6th.
That's not what my relative box says.
He's moved down to 7th. As he just crossed the line. .9 that last lap for Stuart.
Whoa.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you very much.
Lap time 149.859.
Best you could have hoped for in that
Me too.
one.
Yeah, I think so.
Laps of fuel 1.
On paper.
Hit next lap. Lap 1 of 22.
Well done, Tiago. Good race. His fastest lap was half a second quicker than me.
Yeah, he was 148 something, I think.
Yeah,
He'd put a couple of them together
yeah.
before the pits.
148.6 he put in, and mine was a 149.1. Stuart finished 7th, did he?
7th, yeah. Yeah, about 3 seconds ahead of 8th.
Yeah. Well, cheers for that, Dino.
Yeah, that's
I
alright.
always seem to have a good race when you're my spotter and crew chief.
Spotting. Well, I wasn't like live spotting. I was
No.
just doing times and that, weren't